Hello and welcome to today's 10-minute workout. It is a standing leg-based routine. So we're doing squats, lunges, calf raises and straight leg deadlifts. I'm going to do it with a set of dumbbells, but there's no reason you can't do this with just your body weight. So let's grab our weights if we're going to use them. We're going to start with a static lunge. So I want you to take a nice big step, left foot forward, right foot back, and we're just going to drop our right knee down towards the floor. So the goal is to more or less be touching the floor as we drop it down, but don't worry if you're not there. And if you need a little bit of assistance with the balance, you could be by a wall or by a chair, just to hold on with one of your hands to give you a little bit of stability. Now, make sure you're taking a big enough step in order to have enough space to just drop that back knee down. Chest stays up, core is engaged, your feet should be hip width apart. You don't want too narrow a step. Give yourself as much stability as possible. Try and pick a spot to look at that's in front of you. Another little tip to help with your balance. We're going to do one more and then we're going to step it through. Just shaking the legs out. We're going to do exactly the same but with the right foot forward next. So big step forward, right foot, and then we're dropping the left knee down. Drop the knee down, keep the chest up. Knees in line with the toes. Nice and controlled, getting as low as you can. Let the toes spread to give you that stability. That's good. Really focus on making sure your foot positioning is good, because that's going to massively help you make sure that you've got that correct stance in order to then be able to engage your core and actually not only build strength up with the legs, but feel more stable and balanced too. That's it. And one more. Then just step it through, shake it out again. We're going to do our goblet squat now. So you can push your weights together or just hold one weight, plant your feet, keeping the chest up. We're sitting down into our squat, knees in line with the toes, and then we're driving it back up. So squat back. Just when you think about a squat, you want to imagine you're sitting back on the chair and then you're driving back up to standing. Good. Try not to let yourself fold over. We're not leading to come down. We're sitting back and then we happen to get lower as we do it. Nice and steady, getting as low as you can. Again, you can play with your foot adjustments, see what feels good. Some people prefer a slightly straighter foot, some prefer slightly toes out. Try a couple of different foot positions just to see what feels best for you. Last one. And then we're shaking it out. Calf raises, focusing on the lower portion of the back of the leg. We are trying to get up onto our tippy toes. So we squeeze up and then down. Squeeze up and then down. If you happen to have a step or a stair near you, please do it off the back, because then you can get a nice stretch at the bottom as well. So you squeeze up high as you can, all the movement is in the ankle. That's it. Let the toes stretch. Help with the stability. And again, hold on if you need to. You don't want to be falling over. That's it. Get as much height as you can. Squeezing up and controlling it down. Let's get two more. And again, just shaking out the legs so we can get ourselves in position, ready for the straight leg deadlift. Hip width apart with the legs, and then we're hinging at the hips. Getting the stretch down the back of the legs. Go as far as your hamstrings allow and then squeeze your glutes to come back up to the top. So we hinge, get the stretch, and then squeeze back up to the top. So I always encourage people to start with straight legs just to get the feeling of the movement. But then if you want to play around with a tiny softening of the knees just to see if that helps you to get a better stretch. I really want to help you connect with your body, what feels best for you. So it's not a big bend of the knees, it's just a slight softening. If that allows you to get a better stretch down the back of the legs. Don't let the shoulders round. Keep the squeeze in the shoulder blades. That's it, great. You're doing really well. Let's get one more. We'll have a little shake out. That is the first round done. We're doing it all again. So we are halfway. We're going back to our lunge. You ready? Big step forward. Left foot, right foot back. Chest stays up. Hip width apart with the feet. Knees in line with the toes. Dropping the back knee down. Keeping ourselves nice and stable through that strong front leg. Up onto our toes in the back. That's it. Don't let our bodies collapse. If the weight feels like it's starting to get too much, just drop one or both of them. Focus on the quality of the move. Focus on the depth. See if you can get almost or all the way down. But do be careful. We don't want to really rock our knee down hard. Just imagine there's a pane of glass that you're trying to gently touch. And then come back up to the top. That's it. You're doing really well. One more time. And then you get to step through. Shake it out. Release. And then we're going to do the same with the right foot forward. Big step. Get yourself in position. And then drop that left knee down. Keeping the chest up. That's it. Great. Focus on that spot in front to help with the balance. And also just acknowledge and accept that quite often one side is easier than the other, and that's not a problem. It's useful to observe which is which, see if you can figure out what and why that may be. There's usually a reason. Sometimes simply one side is our dominant, we're always leading with it, so it makes the other side harder to focus on. The connection isn't there, but we're working on that right now. Good, let's get one more. Step it through and shake it out. There's the lunges done. We've got our squats now, so we're bringing the weights up, pushing them together in a goblet. If that's not comfortable, you can just bring it, rest it on the shoulders, plant the feet. And we're sitting it down and back. Getting comfortable in this movement. It's like taking a seat, you can take a little pause at the bottom, try and work on getting the chest up. You're better to slow it down and work on quality, and then just bounce your way through it. Squeezing the glutes on the way back up. That's it. You're doing really well. We're nearly there. Into the last phase of this 10 minutes. I think it's just flying by. I hope that's how it feels for you too. 2 more. That's it, good. A little bit of a shake out, and it's our calf raises. Again, use the step if you've got one. We're going to squeeze up onto our tippy toes and control it back down. Really focus on getting as much movement in your ankles as you can. Feeling your calf muscles engage. Squeezing up, controlling it down. Getting that stretch if you've got that space to drop it back. That's it. Well done. Nearly there. Keep focusing on the quality. Get as much range as you can. Just one more exercise to go. That's it. And one more. A little bit of a shake out. Let's position ourselves ready for our straight leg deadlift. Hip width apart with the feet. Weights in front, squeezing the shoulder blades, then we hinge. Get the stretch down the back of the legs. Squeeze the glutes to come back up. Think about that whole range. The difference of each portion. Make sure you don't let the weights just pull you forward and around the shoulders. Keep the squeeze, stretch. And then squeeze the glutes on the way back up. I'm sure you're getting tired, but we are nearly there. Feel free to come back and redo this one. If you reckon you could use some heavier weights. Or maybe just because you loved it. We're nearly there. Last few reps, nice stretch down the bottom. Hopefully you feel like you're extending that a little bit further now. Don't forget to let me know what your favourite exercise is in the comments below. Let me know you've done this workout today. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Last one, if you don't already. Well done. That's a really great workout. I hope you enjoyed that standing leg focused workout with dumbbells. And I'll be back for another one tomorrow. Have a great day.